As we speak, a lot of fascinating and a lot of groundbreaking events has unfolded regarding the case of Nnamdi Kanu that will definitely go a long way in his victory. Yes, this video is going to be a very, very interesting one. I'll urge you to watch this video up until the very end because a lot of vital info and updates will be shared. The very first update we have for you is that international body and the ICC and the ICJ, International Court, have sent a clear message to the president of Nigeria stating that this man known as Nnamdi Kanu was arrested illegally. He was arrested or abducted in Kenya and brought into the country. His arrest method is illegal and you cannot try a man that you brought into a country, into your own country illegally. Well, for better understanding and for a clearer picture, take a look at this publication coming from the BBC where it states, Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerian court drops charges against separatist leader because of the way and manner he was brought into Nigeria. And this post was released around the 14th of October of 2022 when Nnamdi Kanu was released by the Federal High Court seated in Abuja, stating that he wasn't arrested in a lawful way. He was arrested illegally and he cannot be tried based on the foundation of his arrest. And as we speak, the international body has been referencing this particular case that was published in 2022. Yes, they are stating that you did not arrest this man lawfully, you did not arrest him constitutionally, so therefore you don't have any basis or the right to trial him. Yes, moving on swiftly, the next good news we have for you in this particular video is the fact that another country of the world has piqued interest in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Yes, just in case you don't know, just in case you're not aware, in the last court proceedings, in the last court trial of Nnamdi Kanu, an individual from the USA was live in the court session and in the court proceedings so as to observe the way and manner the court proceedings played out. But as we speak, it feels like and it seems like the government of Russia will send its delegate on the 19th of July of 2025 to watch Nnamdi Kanu's case firsthand in the Federal High Court seated in Abuja. This is a massive one. This is going to be an interesting one because we can't wait to see an American observer in court and also a Russian observer in court just for the proceedings of one man. This is a massive one and this is a big news that will definitely play a vital role in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Well, we also have another massive news coming out from this guy's case. Yes, we have a massive news that will definitely change the way the judges in court will pass a judgment. Well, for better understanding, take a look at this publication coming from The Punch. This was released on the 21st of February of this said year. It states, court clears IPOB leader of terrorism charges. It also went a step further to give us more clarity where it states, the Federal High Court sitting in Owerri, Imo State, Nigeria, presided over by Justice I.N. Oweibo, has declared the head of the Directorate of State of the IPOB in the person of Chika Edoziem of all charges related to terrorism, insurgency, kidnapping, and violent criminal activities. Yes, just in case you don't know how this is a good news, an individual, this man known as Edoziem, was once upon a time linked with Nnamdi Kanu by the DSS. The DSS were like, Nnamdi Kanu walked hand in hand with Edoziem in the southeastern region of Nigeria to create havoc and to carry out instructions. Yeah, so the DSS at some point arrested Edoziem and the DSS in Abuja linked Nnamdi Kanu with this man, claiming that Edoziem, is his partner. But interestingly, a court in Owerri has cleared all charges on this individual. They've cleared all charges, claiming that Edoziem is actually not guilty of the charges leveled on him. This is a massive one, and this is a news that will go a long way in the Federal High Court in Abuja because the DSS laid some foundations on the case of Edoziem. Yes, they laid some solid foundations that was linked with Nnamdi Kanu. So as you can see, these guys don't have any case to prove at this particular point in time. They don't have any case because the man you linked with Nnamdi Kanu has been acquitted in a court in Imo State, Nigeria. Yes, that is not all. That is not all. We also have massive news and updates that will go a long way, that will play a decisive role in Nnamdi Kanu's case. So the question here is, which other news do we have for you in this video briefing? Well, just in case you don't know, take a look at this publication coming from Ngozi Oraboeze, where it states, breaking, updates on DC court case against the Biafra restoration. Just in case you don't know, the USB are currently having a court case with some individuals in DC. And Ngozo Arabuize came out to give us more clarity. He stated, and I quote, "Breaking update on DC court case against Biafra restoration. The USB versus the Nigerian government represented by ex-BRGI cabinet members in DC courts, etc. The United States of Biafra has engaged the services of 8 professional attorneys and 10 legal advisors in Washington, D.C., America, Europe, and Biafra to engage and confront the agents of the Nigerian government paid to disrupt the independence of the United States of Biafra." This is a massive one. This is actually clear to see and understand. 10 good legal advisors and 8 new professional lawyers has been added to the legal team of the USB. This is massive. This will go a long way because these individuals will pay close attention from the USA in the case and on the case of Nnamdi Kanu. They will pay a close attention and make sure that this guy receives first-hand justice and that the Federal High Court in Nigeria will not be compromised in any way, shape or form. Yes, and these new legal advisors will also mount pressure on the Nigerian government. These guys will definitely mount exclusive pressure on the government of Nigeria headed by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And that is not even all. We also have interesting good news that will send a lot of shockwaves into the hearts and minds of many haters of Nnamdi Kanu. But before we showcase the rest of the good news, please, if you're here to subscribe to this channel, please do well to subscribe and turn on post notifications because here we'll be giving you first-hand info and breaking news regarding Nnamdi Kanu and other USB movements. So subscribe and turn on post notifications. Thanks. Yes, moving on swiftly, another mega news, another latest and breaking news that will definitely go a long way in Simon's case is the fact that the court, the Federal High Court in Abuja, has dropped all DSS evidence against Nnamdi Kanu from its court proceedings and its court session. Yes, just in case you don't understand, all the evidence and data presented by the DSS has now been dropped by the Federal High Court in Abuja. Just in case you don't believe me, showing right now on your screen is a clear confirmation, states the same thing. Wow, this came as a shocker because nobody was expecting the court to drop evidence presented by a structure and a body in the Nigerian government. This is massive, this is big, and this will go a long way. Yes, and if you think we are done, no, we just got started. In our video released yesterday, we showcased the fact that the British government, the government of the UK, have now officially shown interest in Simon's case. They have come out to say, yes, we want to actually come and stand behind one of our citizens. The way you arrested our citizen doesn't make sense. The way you brought him into Nigeria, it's so wrong. But now we want to stand behind him and support him. But as we speak, the UK embassy have sent individuals to the DSS facility to visit Nnamdi Kanu and also to work alongside his legal advisors and his legal counsel team. This is a massive one, and nobody was expecting this to come into play or come into fruition at this particular point in time. Yes, and then the biggest news of them all. Let's take a look at one of the biggest news we have for you in this video briefing. And as we speak, the governor of a state in the USA have come out to openly show support, show wide-scale support for the Igbos, particularly Nnamdi Kanu, a man held in the DSS facility. So the question here is, who is this governor and how did he show support? First thing first, an individual known as John Stein, who happens to be the governor of North Carolina, on the 22nd of June of 2025, came out to declare a public holiday in the USA because of the Igbos and because of the USB movement all over the world. Yes, over time, this governor of North Carolina, have issued a straightforward instructions to the observer, to the US observer who came into Nigeria to cover Nnamdi Kanu's case. He was informed, so please, you have to be vocal and you have to report every single thing you see. You have to report how the court proceeding starts and how it finishes. You have to report how the defendants and the prosecuting lawyers carry out their cases. Yes, and these instructions were coming from the governor of North Carolina. Well, this is a massive one, and this definitely will go a long way in helping and guiding Nnamdi Kanu going forward. But then as we speak, something is currently happening in the DSS facility that we all need to see and understand. Something is happening in the DSS facility that really concerns Nnamdi Kanu, which the whole of the country should pay attention to, because if you don't pay attention, this can happen very rapidly without we getting to know. Well, if you want to understand what is currently happening in the DSS facility and how it is currently affecting Nnamdi Kanu, well, in our video released yesterday, we critically analyzed and we critically showcased every single thing, bit by bit, details for details, and how it's uncovering as we speak. So if you want to watch that video and get full updates for yourself, a clearer picture and a better understanding, we have a video showing right now on your screen. So click on this video to watch and understand. Click on this particular video and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks for watching.